Boom. Come on, Naeem. And Arian. And who else we got on the team? Ollie. Come on. Come on, Naeem. We got the brand new SEO specialist, Arian, on the sticks, rocking with fucking Naeem. The two most competent, most consistent, best SEO specialists in the entire realm on the YouTube channel. As soon as we get rid of this YouTube strike, the channel's gonna blow up. They had to stop the blow up. They had to stop the influence, the growth, the progression, because we were growing so fast. We were making so much money. We were just giving too much fucking juice. YouTube had to give us the copyright strike. They had to stunt the growth of the channel. It was the only way they could hold us back from world domination. But that's fine. YouTube strike will fall off within the next 24 days. I checked. And as soon as that strikes off, we'll get back to getting views at the rate that we were getting them, getting the growth at the rate that we were getting it. It'll happen. It'll certainly happen. Anyways, let's talk about today's topic. Then we're going to get back to work. I'm going to get into the gym, and we're going to do our thing today. So, loyalty and brotherhood. Naturally imperative for success as a man in this world. Society has tried to create an environment where loyalty and brotherhood no longer means anything. Why? Because men who are loyal to each other, men who have true brotherhood, are dangerous. They band together, they stand for morals, they stand for beliefs, they stand for a certain way of life, and if that gets in the way of society and the direction they're trying to take us, they're going to try to deteriorate the relationship between men so that they can't get in the way of these movements in society to one direction or another, right? With the rise of feminism and the rise of this liberal world that we live in, 19 Grey Cups and counting. Priyama is loyal to other men. I don't know. Is that fucking... this fucking guy. Already. But the point I was making is they're trying to destroy brotherhood. So with the rise of feminism in this liberal society that we live in, they don't want men to have male relationships that are more important than female relationships. You see this all the time. Men get a girlfriend. They never talk to their friends anymore. Their girlfriend tells them when they can and can't go out, when they can and can't see their family, when they can and can't do this, that, and the third. They're fucking cucked by this female. And their most important relationship in their life is with their woman. It's a massive mistake. The most important relationship in your life as a man should not be with a woman, because that woman will come and go. That woman will betray you. That woman will leave you at some point, right? But it's the male relationships that will last regardless of what hardships you go through. The friends that I grew up with in middle school and high school are still my friends to this day. Still my best friends. I could not see them for 3, 4, 5 months, a year, 2 years at a time. And when I see them again, it's as if nothing had happened, as if we never had stopped interacting with each other, right? So it's these relationships you have to cherish. It's men who are actually going to help you in difficult situations. When you need protection, I go to my friends, not my girlfriend. If I need financial investment, prowess, ability to do things with money, I go to the men that I have relationships with. I don't go to my woman for that. Those are the relationships you need to harbor. You have to have brotherhood. You have to have loyalty first and foremost. Because as entrenched, as involved you want to become with a woman, which is fantastic. Love is great. Having a family is fantastic. That's not the primary relationship you should have in your life. So where do you find loyalty and brotherhood? You have to find it with other men who, number one, identify the fact that that's important, and two, you're willing to do business with on as much as a handshake deal. Those are the types of men I want to do business with. I want to do business with somebody that I know if I shake their hand and they tell me they're going to do something, their word is iron will. If they've said it, it's law, it's fact, it's going to happen. because that's somebody you can trust. If you require a contract to do business with someone, I'm not saying you don't do it, but you got to understand you can't trust that person. You can't trust that person on the same level as your brother. That's not somebody I want to get very deep into business with. Because if it requires a contract, if I need a contract to be comfortable with making an agreement with you, I understand where your interest lies and where my interest lies. I'm not going to become foolish in the way that I interact or move around you. So be cognizant of this, because the people that you're actually going to go to war with, the people you're actually going to build with, are going to be the ones that you know you can trust on a handshake deal. So those are the people that I try to attract into my organization, into my sales teams, into my businesses, are men that I know if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to deliver. And if they say they're going to do something, I know they're going to deliver. The people that work on the Taylor's Code and on the YouTube channel, every single one of them that works with me, no contracts, handshake deal, based off of our word. And from day one, every single one of them will tell you, I've held to my word. I've never fucked anybody over. I've paid them their money on time every single time. And them vice versa have given me the same respect. So you're going to attract the people that are like you. If you're a snake and you're fucking people over, don't be surprised whenever you get fucked over in business. That's going to happen because you're going to attract who you are. If you're genuinely out there to build with your brothers, build a fantastic life for yourself, conquer, move around the world, buy supercars, buy mansions, fly on private jets, have the finest women in the world, have the finest experiences in the world. If you really want all of that, you want to do it with your brothers. And that's going to give you the best chance to actually succeed at doing that. Teams always defeat the individual. The lone wolf is not the strategy. It's the men with brotherhood and network. So now, audit your circle, audit your situation. Who are you getting mentorship from? What's the environment that you're in? Do you know that you're a part of a brotherhood? You have men going to war beside you. These men are making more money than you. These men are providing you value in return. Is that the environment in which you're in? Or are you in an environment where you know you're not doing business with people that you like? You know you're not doing business with your brothers. You know it's not an environment that's conducive for taking you to the places and helping you achieve the goals you want to achieve. Be honest with yourself. If the answer is no, then you need to change your situation and quit coping, quit saying that, well, one day, well, maybe this, oh, well, it's their fault and this person's fault. It does nothing for you. It's cope. If you're not in an ideal situation, if you're not making money you want to make, why? Is it your fault or are you in the wrong environment? Well, it's always your fault because you chose to stay in that environment. But be honest with yourself. Is it your fault or is it the environment? Well, if you know you're in an environment that's not conducive to growth and you're not doing business with your brothers, get out of the environment. Change it. You're not going to change the environment? Then do something about it. It's one or the other. The closer I've become with those around me, the better that my business has performed, because people are going to do business with people they like. It's just the reality of it. If I can go out with you and have a cigar, and I can go out with you and drive cars and go out with you into Miami, to Mexico, to anywhere around the world, and we enjoy ourselves, we enjoy our company, that's who I want to do business with. Because I'm going to be willing to go further, and they're going to be willing to go further down into the depths of the abyss of suffering and pain in order to come out to the other side victorious than they would be if they didn't care about me, if I didn't care about them. You know when somebody genuinely cares about you or not. If they don't genuinely have your best interest at heart, which at the end of the day, you still have to do everything for yourself. But if you know they're not genuinely in your corner, hoping for your success, hoping for you succeeding, you have to change the environment. You're not going to grow somewhere where people aren't really invested in your personal success. So audit the circle. Brotherhood and loyalty is number one most important. Are you doing business with the people that you can trust? Are they loyal to you? Or are you loyal to them? Not until then you will grow. Not until then will your business succeed. Brotherhood and loyalty. So, quick stream today. Put that in your mind. Be honest with yourself, and then are you going to change the situation? Don't be a coward. Change your situation. People lose because they don't change. They're comfortable. They know they're doing the wrong things. They know they're in the wrong environment. They know they're not doing what they want to do with their life. But they'll cope, and they'll give themselves every reason as to why they don't want to change. It's because they're comfortable. They don't want to be uncomfortable. Do not be a coward. You're going to be afraid. You're going to have to get uncomfortable, but do it anyways. Because you'll be shocked at how fantastic your life can become if you just make one or two different decisions to change your situation. I'll give you a perfect analogy of this. There's a great photo or, I would say a photo online. And it's a little girl. She's holding this little teddy bear, right? A couple years old, 2 years old, 3 years old. She's holding this little teddy bear. And Jesus is in front of her, knelt down. And he's asking the little girl to give him the teddy bear, trying to take it from her. And the little girl is like, no, I don't want to give you my teddy bear. But what she doesn't know is that Jesus, behind his back, is holding a much larger teddy bear, a much better teddy bear. But the only way for you to get the bigger, the better blessing from Jesus, from behind his back, is if you trust him to take the teddy bear that you're holding right now, the one that's not so good. You're so busy holding on. You're holding on to this teddy bear, and you don't want to let it go because you think it's the best thing out there. And Jesus is right in front of you telling you, no, let go. Give it to me. Let me take that from you. Let me change your situation. Let me change your environment. And if you give him the teddy bear, in turn, he'll return you the better blessing, the bigger blessing. So don't be so ignorant as to hold on to old blessings, preventing yourself from having the bigger and better blessings. Okay? So, outside that, gentlemen, let's get active. Increase the gap this weekend. Most others wasting their day, rolling out of bed, anxious, depressed because they got fucking hungover last night. Morons wasting their time on the internet. Morons wasting their time just completely pissing their lives away with nothing better to do. Take this time to increase the gap. Take this time to develop yourself. Take this time to educate yourself. Because in a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, all of that compound growth that's taking place right now is going to catapult you beyond any of these other losers that may be trying to hold you back right now. Okay? So focus up, get active, get into the gym today, go get some work done, and let's go make some fucking money. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin at all-time highs. Who could have foreseen? We're getting fucking paid. And if you're not inside the Discord, if you're not inside the Taylor's Code, go to the website in the description. Join as a professional, join as a gentleman, join as a hero. Get around the type of people that are going to help you elevate your lifestyle, help you elevate your life. Okay? Get around those people. All right. We're out. Let me do a little Mr. Producer. We got all them hoes. I got Mr. Producer. All right, we're good.